Timber, midfield, now. Call me crazy? Call me crazy. But this is what crazy Mikel's gonna go with today. Yes, people, it's that time of year again. It is Tottenham versus Arsenal. Now, usually for this North London derby, it's usually the other way around. It usually starts at the Emirates in the sun, 3 points, and then we wait on for the away fixture. But now we are starting in their place. 3 Point Lane and all this business. So yeah, can we get the 3 points today? I believe we can. And I haven't done a predicted 11 yet, so we're going to do that in this video. But before we get into my predicted 11 and what I believe Mikel is going to start with, we need to talk about some absentees real quick and who might be making a sneaky appearance in this derby day. Now, in his press conference on Friday, Arteta spoke about Martin Odegaard. Of course, he was going to be quizzed because our captain is still very much a doubt for this game, and this is what he said: we need to have some more tests, so let's see what happens in the next day or so, this afternoon probably, and see what happens, what the extent of the injury is and how quickly we can get him back. He's super positive about everything. We know Martin, he wants to be there for every single day, but we have to wait. He then goes on to say, I will leave that to the doctor, but he's willing. There's no question about that. He wants to be present every single game, and obviously in a big game like this one, but we need to make sure that we know, first of all, how good he can be or not be. But the most key thing he said about Odegaard was this: players with 48 hours to go are always available, but let's see what happens. Now, how many times over the years has players for Tottenham, for example, like a Kane, like a Son, whoever it is, they say, oh, he's injured, not gonna make it, boom, he's in the starting 11. How many times in the last couple of years or so that we see Mikel Arteta play coy on injuries where we're not sure if he's gonna make it, we're not sure, and then boom, starting. I have a sneaky feeling that Martin Odegaard is going to be in the squad today, and I could be absolutely wrong. This is why I could be absolutely wrong, because even after the injury necessarily happened, the Norwegian doctor at the time said, yo, it's going to be at least 3 weeks minimum. Anything else after that is a bonus. But one thing I will say, a few months ago I twisted out my ankle. I thought I'd done my ACL, I thought I'd done everything and anything under the sun. All it was just some very bad bruising. It was some very bad bruising, and within a few days, I was up and running again. That's without the money, that's without the antibiotics, that's without all the money and support and everything else and the physiotherapy that Odegaard will get. So, is it such a wide, crazy guess to think that he might be in the squad today? From my opinion, not so much. And then we have some other injury news regarding Gabriel Jesus and Ricardo Calafiori. Now, we know Jesus didn't go to international duty with Brazil over the international break because of his own injuries, but Mikel said he's another player that has some time, and he's out there. He had another great session. He's with the squad, which is great. So will he be in the squad? We will see. It will be a huge boost to have Gabriel Jesus return, and like Ricardo Calafiori, like Odegaard as well. Another one that we need to wait and see if he can actually step up and play the game. This was on Friday. So with all that information in there now, we know Marino's not going to be there. So with all that information out there right now, what I'm thinking right now on this day, this is what my predicted 11 is going to be. Of course, we're going to go David Raya, right back. We're going to go Ben White, centre back, Saliba, Gabriel. On the left, we are going to go Timber, midfield. Now, call me crazy. Call me crazy. But this is what crazy Mikel's going to go with today. He's going to put Jorginho in the 6. He's going to put Partey in the 8. And in that 10, I am insane. Call me insane. You know what? It's fine. Call me crazy. Odegaard's going to start this game today, you know. Odegaard is going to start this game today. Now, if news comes out in about 10 minutes time that he's not even traveled with the squad, forget this. But there is something. Okay, you know what? He's not going to start. Wanyeri's going to start. Odegaard's going to be on the bench. That's the midfield. That's what's going to be. It's going to be Jorginho in the 6, Partey in the 8, and Wanyeri. And Nwanyeri in the 10. Lord have mercy. And then up front is Havertz, centre forward striker, with Saka on the right. And Martinelli will start on the left. I wouldn't be mad if Sterling or Trossard started on the left, it's not going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Martinelli will start on the left for this North London derby because that high line, I'll be surprised, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ange plays the high line because one, the high line gets him into trouble, but it's his philosophy at the end of the day. It is his philosophy. But with philosophy, you need pragmatism and understanding that you can't always play the way you want to play against teams that are as brilliant as us. Now, I don't care how he plays because I still believe we're going to win the game anyway. It's just a case of how easy is it going to be. We will see. So my predicted 11, Raya, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Timber, Jorginho, Partey and Nwaneri with Saka, Martinelli and Havertz up front. What do you think, Gunners? Lord, I'm not ready for this game. I'm never ready for this game. No matter what team we put, because he's going to put Zinchenko in the midfield as well. He can switch around Saka, put Saka in the 10. He can put Saka in the 10, Sterling on the right, Martinelli on the left and Havertz up front. There is so much you can do, but that's what I'm sticking with. What do you think, Gooners? And what are your predictions going to be? Because my prediction, I'm going bold. I predict 3-0 to Arsenal, and it's not going to be like a swashbuckling 3-0. It's going to be a hard-fought 3-0 win. We might score in the first 10 minutes, then we'll probably score towards the end of the first half, then we'll score one more goal sometime in the second half. What do you think, Gooners? Let me know. It's going to be a mad game today. Come on, you Gunners.